there we go. I wonder if it had streamed this before now. Yeah, I forgot something here. I haven't streamed a bit for the Switch here. Wouldn't press the button. So I was talking to myself. Then I realized, oh wait, I forgot to press the button out there. You gotta press the button if you stream. Because on Twitch you can't stream from the Twitch, right? Sorry, it's Twitch I mean. Sorry, I was like, hello, I'm on here. We're gonna play some freaking Fire Emblem, right? We're gonna DLC. I thought I was streaming. I haven't streamed on Switch in a little bit. And the thing is that on PlayStation 4 or whatever, right? You can use stream to YouTube and Twitch and so on. You press the button and it's streaming. But on Switch, I have a capture card. You can't stream naturally with the Switch, right? You gotta capture it from your PC or whatever. And then press a button to also get it started. So I forgot that. I was like, wait a minute, did I forgot to press a button now? Classic. So I sat here and I get this amazing monologue. I made this like the greatest, explanation of video game history. And I was like, oh yeah, I have started streaming. But anyway, so we're gonna try. I tried once before then. I thought I was streaming, whatever. But I've realized though, I think it's very important to point out here, now testing this new DLC here. I'm gonna review it later and so on. What I've realized is that it's basically impossible. No, but it's very, very hard Maddening. I'm playing Maddening, right? And the thing is that I have a new, what's called a new start here, right? So chapter 7 is you can get in here. And the thing is that this is set to your level. So every character becomes level 15 when you enter here. The problem though is rather that it sounds like it's a good idea because it means you can do it even if you're early in the game. But the thing is that the emblems, right? We have this emblem on the characters. They are not here. So before this stream here, I tried with, playing my full playthrough, right? Playing it with my character that I've been in the game with. And then this easy, okay? I have only tried the first chapter a little bit. That's easy because this Neil guy, he's terrible, okay? This guy is incredibly terrible. But if you give him the Korean emblem, of course, started about in my emblem video, right? If you give him Korean, so he can do ice and fire and healing and so on. Now he's amazing. His stats are terrible, okay? 57 rating. His stats are terrible compared to I got 75, 100. They're all level 15, but yeah, he's like Wonder, right? It's 57. That's Wonder rating. So this new guy is terrible. I haven't played through these yet, but he can't transform into a dragon. But his sister can. She can transform into a dragon. So it might be some story element that he will get higher stats later. I don't know. But he's really, really weak. But if he has Korean emblem, which you can do if you have a full playthrough, right? Then he can use all these element abilities. So he's really good anyway. So this DLC is weird because it is like almost impossible, honestly, to do it here on level 7 or set 15. Even as I said, even if the characters, right, are set, right, to your not to your level, but it's set to the level, right? It still basically gets impossible, yeah. Like it's just like what can I say, right? I've tried it. It is so hard because he is so useless, especially this new character. Like he can't do anything. That's basically it. Like he just can't do anything. He does no damage. He doesn't like do anything beneficial for you. And then he needs an emblem. You only have 4 emblems here, chapter 7. So you can't even give him an emblem, or someone else will miss an emblem, right? Secondary, which is even more important, I want to point out here, which is a huge thing, okay? And this is a big tip how to beat this DLC on Maddening, is that you can see here when I'm playing on chapter 7, right? Their stats are terrible. And for example, my Panette on my full playthrough, right, on that save file, she got 28 strength on level 15. Bookeron got 12, okay? The reason why is because while the game sets you to 15, the level is 15, but your stats is actually based on your class / your character, right? So kind of combination of who you are plus the class you are. However, the class is set based on what they start as. So Panette, starting as a berserker, has like way more strength. She got like 10 more strength than Booker on level 15 on base because she's a berserker and also has better strength growth. So it's very clear. I looked over all the characters and characters like Gold Mary, sort of a hero, right, etc. character like, spoiler, Mavir, right? As a royal knight, his stats are amazing. His rating is like 135 or something like that. His rating is insane. You got like double this guy's stats, right? So this is almost literally impossible to do this DLC on chapter 7, as on Maddening, of course, because the stats are incredibly hard. You don't have any emblems, but more so, you don't have the better character, right? Because really, yeah, of course the game isn't completely balanced, right? Some characters are much better, but it's very, very clear here because, yeah, some characters, right, because of their being an advanced class, Merrin, being a Wolf Knight, was much higher stats, right? Because, you know, Wolf Knight. Then, of course, we have the weird outlines like Rosado, that has incredibly bad base stat when Rosado joins, right? Goldmare has the highest defense, and Rosado has just nothing. So Rosado has like 12 straight also, even. It's not even, right? I digress. But generally speaking, my tip is to seriously mostly use the advanced class starter like Zafir, Lindon, etc. Get my point. The character that starts as an advanced class, they are much better than the character that starts as like a basic class, right? And then lastly, you have to look at the items, right? So look at the items of the characters. They all have different items. So what you can do now is you can take the items from the characters. So for example, you can take the El Thunder from Celine and give it to Klane if you want to. Here's anyway, big point. You can move around the items. You can take the spear from Lewis and give it to, Alfred if he doesn't have a spear and so on. You can actually move around all the items, and then you can also give Nil doesn't have a tomahawk, but you can actually give him a tomahawk, right? You can't do it here then. This is the thing. So you can't give Nil a tomahawk in the inventory, but if you equip, for example, a lure with a tomahawk, now you can give Nil a tomahawk during when the game starts. So it's a little weird. It's a little funky. But here again though, the more character you have unlocked in the game, and I really mean it, the game, it's very, very hard maddening here on chapter 7. Incredibly hard. If you do it like chapter 26, every character in the game, then you have so much more characters, and some of the characters have really good items. Like Pandrio, he has the Fortify healing staff, right? The AoE healing staff. So you can take his staff and give it to any other healer you want to use, right? For example, then you can give his healing staff to one of the twins that you get in this station. What's her name? Nell. Yeah. So Nell can get the Fortify healing staff as long as you have Pandro, right? You don't have to use Pandro, but you have to have unlocked Pandro. So it's a very weird. The DLC rules are kind of wackadoodle, I feel, in a way. It's a little bit like they're saying they're fair, if they really aren't. I keep saying the advanced class characters are much better, right? They get way more stats. They got like up to 60, 70 more rating, but usually around 30 for the rating, right? And again, some of the characters have some much better items, which you can then move to other characters that you rather perhaps use. And it seems to be generally the same, right? Advanced class character have better items than basic class characters. But anyway, let's try again here then. So I did one try, but I thought I was live, and I pressed classic. I'm not streaming. I forgot to press the button. And then I actually checked out then on the full completed save file, and which of course I realized that, as I expected, that yes, some of the characters have insanely more stats, right? So for example, Louise has 20 defense, right? But Goldmare has like the same, because Goldmare is Goldmare, right? Goldmare has the same defense, so she's like a better tank, almost, even if she's like, the... But anyway, so this is like a really, it's a very hard series. I've tried once, very hard. You have to, this character then, sorry. Here we go. Whatever. So the character Nil and Nil, right? Nil is basically useless, and he dies immediately, one attack. I'm on the joking thing. I almost beat it before I started streaming. But anyway, so you have to protect him. He dies immediately. Super annoying, seriously. And the only way you can do it is basically moving up here. If you have Corinne, you can easily freeze with him. Give Corinne to him, and you can use freeze. We're playing here on chapter 7, so you know, gonna stuck without that. And what I do now, right? I use Celine, even though I hate her. I really dislike her constant, you know, oh TTT, right? Easily the worst character in the game, I would say. Yeah, she's probably the worst support in the game, like generally, right? But anyways, what I do is like you want here, you wanna put on this weapon, and you have to defend him with this. So yeah, so you need to defend her brother with her, basically. Or someone, but basically her most of the time. Which is cool. Yeah, and it's unfortunately this is very hard, so it's very important not to miss too much, like I did there, yeah. Unfortunately, like honestly, this might be a replay now because I missed it. Like, it's not that worse up right now. But yeah, this is incredibly hard now on chapter 7. If you play it on chapter 20 plus whatever, it's easy. That is pretty easy. But on chapter 7, with that emblems, yeah, it is very, very hard. I think a general thing is because the fewer characters you have, right, the more impact the emblem has. Think about it, if you have like 14 playable characters, like some chapters, then having an emblem per character is less important. Now you only have 5 characters and only have 4 emblems, right? So that makes it basically impossible. Yeah, like it's so much easier, right, if you have the emblems, of course. But anyway, so he missed it. That was really annoying because otherwise she can finish one character. Yeah, if he doesn't miss there, she can basically destroy that guy. So that's kind of what you want, right? But I'm gonna use Mart. Oh, she also missed. Okay, I basically got this now. I'm not even kidding. This is so hard. It's probably the hardest chapter in the game. Like seriously, like genuinely, because you really are so under-leveled there, I guess, or whatever you call it. Under-leveled, but like under-staffed or whatever. Having missed twice now, so early in this chapter, I can basically give up. Like seriously, I'm doing it. Yeah, because these two could have been dead now. So this is gonna be like impossible. Yeah, I don't know. She won't be able to survive this. When they attack you, they lower your max health. Yeah, like genuinely, I don't know how to do this now. At best, she can like, she can't like finish him off. Okay, he crits maybe. No, usually misses. It's not better than nothing, I guess, but she can't even finish him off. There's no way to do it. This is like a serious retry. There's too many misses. If he had missed him, then we could have done it. But I mean, it's not worth using. It's only a second turn. So. But yeah, that started out pretty bad there. Too many misses. But like I said, right, I've been looking at this stage a little bit before this, where I mean, I thought I was streaming, and then I was like, oh yeah, I switched, I just press a button. It's like, it's a classic streaming. It's not like the thing is that, you know, my recording device is recording, but it's not streaming onto YouTube, right? So the red dot, you know, so to speak, on the camera is red, you know what I mean? But it's not streaming it outwards, so it's not. It's a bigger illusion, right, than the classic. Oh, the camera isn't red or whatever. Yeah, the camera isn't no. It's recording. So on my PC, right, the first hour or whatever, first half hour, whatever, that's gonna be recorded on my PC, right? But it's just that I think it's being streamed out online, but it isn't like. So that's the difference. But anyway, I tried it before a little bit, and yeah, it's basically impossible to do that. Oh my god, this is like, I mean serious. There's no point wasting if you miss immediately at some point. You have to basically do this perfect to do it. If you have the emblems like Korean, Beat and so on, then you can miss and you can just heal up. You can do actually, yeah, that's easy. But this is chapter 7 Maddening, okay? This is like vastly under-leveled Maddening. You can't miss, guys. You can't miss. If she misses, you have to basically do it. Yeah. I mean, I don't even like Celine, but she's the best mage I have right now. Yeah, but this is like miss. They shouldn't miss though, she's pretty high right here, but that will have to die the first turn. You can't miss that. I tried earlier, it's impossible to do it then. Like I said again, if you have Corinne's ice thing, then you can do it, right? Then he can freeze. But Corinne, what is she like, level? Chapter 14? What is she chapter? No, 15. 15, it's a doll, yeah. 14 or 15, that's a chapter you get to Corinne, right? So, no, that's not gonna be way later. Boom. She crits here, is really nice. Yeah, she crits is like. Okay, let's take one more step then. There we go. You need to kill. You get set here, they made for kill immediately, so you get set here. Yeah, trade. Oh, focus. Trade. This I feel kind of silly. You have to give him the items. Yeah, you can't like start with items. You need to basically like yeah, you need to trade them with everyone. So like was here Nell, she's a healer, but she has no healing items, so you need to give her a healing item from someone else. Yeah, and she can't get it from the convoy, so you need to like give her a healing item. That should be a pretty basic stuff. Yeah, this is how it usually looks. Here we go. This kind of information you get every time, you know. I've seen it a few times now. Yeah. But like I said, I missed last time here. That was really hard. Here we go. I mean, that's huge. This is like a massive difference, right? When they don't mix in there. This is tricky though, because they can kill that wolf, maybe. But this character is really bad, okay? But if it hits there, yeah, okay. Maybe we can do it without having to... Maybe. But she can heal and attack, so on, but... You can also kind of use Sigurd here. Actually, it's worth it going down here and dying. So now you can survive this thing, right? And that's basically worth it. Now I can kill this guy. So I'll miss here. There we go. Yeah, and then I do this thing.
Emblem Engage.
Then let's see. There we go. Yeah, you can survive this with Lewis, and then you can counter it. So this is really good. This is good damage rolling. Yeah, the problem is she might die now. She needs a bit to avoid the thing. This is kind of troublesome, but she can go up here. Or here, I guess. No, that's like worse. I can do it later then, you can heal as well. Yeah. Now Louis should defeat this guy, right? This is a bit mage guy. Yeah, like that. And you can like, you know, stand the choke. Yes. And now, let's see. So she can run like here. Classic Mika heal. You can get XP here anyway, so but otherwise it's of course an amazing XP skill in the game, right? The only tricky part is now. So you wanna face them all here, right? In this choke here. Tricky part is not dying here, okay? This is like the only hard part. And they do this like a really weird debuff when you lose max health, it's really annoying. So I can't survive 2 attacks, but we can survive 1 attack each together. Should go to the list. That one's elevation, one's higher. Now she dies. Damn it! She can survive. I don't understand why she died here. Because I tried earlier and then it was fine. It was like literally fine. And I dodged anyway. Yeah, it was. I tried earlier when I beat it almost before, and then it was fine when I did it. Because he could survive with like a few health. But okay. Guess you have to move then. Honestly, I think I evade. What can I do here? I mean, I did avoid that one, so. Oh, come on, this time. I'm dead then. Oh, I hate this stage one. Oh my god, I avoided that one time. Jesus Christ. Yeah, let's go slightly back up here instead. This is kind of where she's standing. If she could stood like, can she stand? Maybe she can. Well, she can stand there. Damn it. Then the mage gets. Who has the javelin? No, she's the javelin. Oh. One thing I hate though on this stage is how they can't like start with the correct items. Like it's just stupid. Like you have to like go and trade it all. Yeah, like she doesn't have the spear and the javelin, but you have to trade with her to get the javelin. So you're like, oh no, you gotta get the javelin. But okay. Yeah, there's a tricky stage here though. Do it. Louise needs to kill the mage, right? The only guy that's dangerous for Louise is this mage guy. Yeah. There we go. Then you can hold the short here. So that's the only hard part is there for him. Now, you can survive with us here, right? What we can do here? Oh no. She doesn't have that staff. Who has the staff? It's her brother's staff. Okay, so this is kind of weird in stage, but you have like gut here. Is it trade with him? Yes. Get the restore staff. There we go. Now she can heal my debuff with the restore staff. Yeah. And then now she can do something bad, which does do something. Or she can tank maybe me, whatever. And I use equip the evasion. And I use the item here. So she can remove the debuff with her brother's staff, right? But she has to exchange during the combat, which is really annoying. You can't exchange it like in the combat. I wasn't healed the second time. I didn't honestly, I've beaten the whole game. I've beaten this game on Maddening. I don't understand why I wasn't healed twice. I don't understand that. I don't understand in the game, and I have a problem with meeting. I know problem with that. I don't get that. I don't get it in the game. I don't get it because, you know, she has this ability, right, with Mart, where it's like you heal yourself, you do damage, but don't happen once or something. I don't understand, honestly. This is like a bug or something. And I mean this genuinely because, right, on my first counter, I healed myself, right? And on my second counter, I did heal myself. But it should be the same ability. I genuinely don't know why that doesn't work twice. Because the game says that you should be able to heal yourself based on, you know, damage done, right? I don't get it. Now you do more damage with Mercurius. See, he have more with that one. But I don't get it though. I mean, I don't get it. Like, why doesn't she don't? Let's look at it again here, right? Yeah. Yeah. Why do I not need health here? Doesn't make any sense. If I had it healthy, I would have survived. I don't get that. And I genuinely, I don't get that. Why does it only trigger once for? No, my camera's in the way here, of course, but... Divine Spread. Unit performs an extra attack. Right? At 50% damage in combat. Is it based on the damage I do? But I do roughly the same damage, right? Dragon, yeah. Unit recover or health equal. Shouldn't I always? Because it, why doesn't it trigger a second time for? I don't get that. Or is it only the once then? Have I misunderstood this thing? Is it only the first time I go beneath 50%? And if you level it up, it's like a lower threshold or something like that? That's how it works, maybe? It only happens once. If I attack you then, you get a trigger then. But did I do damage and heal myself? I don't get it. I'm dead now, but I mean, I don't get it. I don't get it. Well, how does that ability work? Like, isn't it supposed to heal me when I attack? No, I missed there, but... This is only the second time it heals on you? I don't get it. That ability, you lose Mort later, so I guess I never really cared about it. Because Mort isn't like the best character for Lure anyway this game, but... now I'm more obsessed with this thing. I just don't understand, like why does it only heal once? And then it doesn't heal if it misses, but it heals... I don't know. What? Still would have healed. Or whatever, no, wasted a lot of retries. But that I don't get. And I think it's kind of funny that beating the whole game. And I'm like, wait, how does it work actually? I'm like, you know, wait a minute. Yeah, it's like, I've beaten this game. I've played the game for over 100 hours. Thing is that, to be fair, right, you actually, spoilers, right, you don't use Mort that much, you know what I mean? You used to be at the beginning, then you stop using him when it counts, right, on the hard stages. Like, except the 17 or whatever, you don't have Mort. So I guess I also kind of forgot how Mort's passive works. This is of course chapter 7, so... I guess I kind of a little bit forgot how Mort works, but it's a weird thing. Anyway, where was I? Yeah, same thing start here, right? You shoot. And if you miss and don't defeat this guy, you can basically give up. I mean it seriously. Like, how would you? It's gonna be so hard to defend it. You can actually send him out here, kind of cray. He won't die from this, Louise. He will have like 5 hit left or whatever. He will counter like almost everyone. So actually, it's quite effective. Problem is that you know, you pretty much toast, but you can try it once. If you're lucky, you get like all of them, right? So it can be the best with the FP stage. The problem is kind of this show. The 2 wolves can run up here now at Selena, so you kind of have like a bad positioning for her. That's probably the biggest of that. But you stand with like you can, I think you can manage it by like here. Maybe you can't. Maybe it was kind of foolhardy. It's a greedy strategy. It's a greedy strategy. You're gonna be greedy sometimes in life, right? It depends a little bit how the AI knows. Sometimes they all die, Louise. That is perfect because they all die. So it's a little bit like what happened actually. The AI is a little flimsy, right? Oh, he missed. No, Louise, he missed all time. Oh no. He actually died for this, my god. The perfect, terrible shit, Jesus Christ. My god, Louise. Loser. Damn it, he died. First of the little to the bottom. Thing is that you kind of want that fight, right? You want him to do that and then survive like 1 health, and then he has dealt, you know, half of their life, like 4 enemies, right? Then you can easily beat the state basically. She's like, yeah, that was his am surprised we died there actually. I mean, I know it's greedy, but I have done it before without any issues. You can also actually engage with him, which is kind of funny, and just kill the mage immediately. Yeah, I tried it earlier today on the other, you know, like playing it on the perfect, you know, gameplay, right? And the emblem. This is actually really good, right? Because now you can just like just attack me. The only problem is that I course again surviving with other characters. Surviving over here is problem. Yeah, now it's like, how do I survive with these characters? That's the problem. But if you have I'll say if you play with Korean, right, you can block off. Yeah, if you play with Korean, then you can just block the. But here on chapter 7, yeah, I don't know if you can do it. Try once. Yeah, if that wolf goes east now, she's dead, right? Yeah, exactly. That doesn't work. Oh, damn it. That's why it works if it works if the brother has Korean. Then it was easy. Yeah, he can just freeze this area. And then he can run down there and like get everyone to attack him and he can kill all of them. Then it works perfectly. So it is a very emblem dependent we call it chapter, right? So you can just do this combo. That's true. But okay, anyway, let's try to do it, and I won't use my retries to look at a bug or something. But it's weird how the healing thing works. It's very strange. But yeah, it's played. But also sometimes though, to be fair, playing Maddening on chapter 7 here on this thing is so hard that taking these like, which might seem like silly risk things, these like silly risk moves, whatever you wanna call them, right? I don't think they are that to some extent, because I know that, but if I get it to work, you know what I mean, then I know that I have a much better positioning now. So in one way, I don't think they're all super silly, because I think like, you know, I think that sometimes it's worth doing it, because if it works, like this doesn't work with that miss here, but if it works right, they have a massive lead. Yeah, if you can survive that for one turn, suddenly 6 enemies are dead or whatever, right? Usually none of them dead if you play it safer. And usually I feel in this game, if you play it too safe, you get overrun by reinforcement or when everyone attacks at the same time. So taking these like kind of silly chances sometimes is usually what I think makes Maddening maybe not easy, but can really make a big difference on a Maddening chapter if you take that chance, right? But it's true, you can actually like low rush down here and just complete it. I think the issue I feel is I don't have counter. I could have bought counter, I guess. I don't have counter. I can't load rush and go up again. So I can do this thing. Then it'll be fine. She could stand over here instead. Yeah, that's true. If I had counter now, we could do it. Yeah, I need to stand out there. Let's stand there. Yeah. What is the best? Hishuran first and give her the other link. Okay, skip it. No one can buy now. With the board in here. Okay. Maybe you could echo that guy. Probably not. Yeah, that's enough power. Last time. The tricky one is here, right? Because you do really defeat these guys. And if he hits with his axe. No, did I forget to pick up the tomahawk somehow? Damn it. Okay. Oh, this is harder now. I'm gonna lay down and cry a bit. I forgot the tomahawk. I forgot the tomahawk. I didn't forget it, but I mean, I need to trade it with someone. Before, during the fight. Okay, so he's gonna use it now. Oh, this is terrible. But seriously, you have to trade it during combat. You can't do it before combat, which is just really silly. It's very annoying. That's probably the word I'm looking for. It is very annoying. It generally is a very weird thing.
すみませんが、僕と組んでください。
I'm gonna provoke them to come at me. They get spell damage. That's a bad decision you've heard, right? Yeah, back to that earlier. That's bad last time. Oh. Yeah, this is more troublesome. You can't defeat him suddenly. Okay, this was really bad. Each time before, I've been able to defeat the mage in one attack, right? With Louise. And now instead, Louise is gonna be owned by it. I generally don't know what to do here because, yeah, every other time I can use Louise to defeat the mage with one attack. I guess it's like it's one step too close now because of this like gallop thing, so you get more damage. I don't know. This actually might be impossible to win from here. This positioning is probably impossible to play around after. Because he has to be the mage in this turn. Whatever we call it, wizard or something. Yeah, so if you haven't played the game right, mage guys ignore defense. You go on rest instead, and that's why they own tanks right instead. I really don't know. Damn it, I don't think we can do it now. Like I said, last try, right? Lewis can defeat his mage in one attack. Otherwise he gets countered and dies. So, revert time. Otherwise, someone else can run over there and die instead. No, this can't be done. I don't think that can be done at all. Let's see. So the issue is here, I guess.
Almost skill. Emblem.
The issue is how I walked with him after I did the. Wait, what? Oh, okay, I'm tired. What did I press? I just attacked, I missed. What did I press? I thought I was. Yeah, sorry. I am not pressing my button.
I'm blaming tired. What happened? Okay, so he needs to have the mage in the wall further. So he has a... I don't want to counter, right? Let's just stay out here, okay. No, that he has to die here, his mate, that's the problem. There we go. Yeah, as we heard, it didn't happen. Oh, he might die, damn it. No, I think so. No, he dies. Oh my god. One head left. Oh my god. Jesus. I thought it was a goner. There's one head left, right? Just look at it a bit here. Look at it. Yeah. So they do attacks, right, and then backup. So even if they can't do any damage to him, they're gonna attack him because they enter the backup damage from the other units. Sorry. Anyway. Yeah, beautiful. I need to either restore him, because that I heal him. Get rid of these. Now, change to pick up a healing set on him. Which is kind of annoying, but that's kind of annoying here, so... Stage. And walk first and trade. There we go.
きましょう。
Oh, come on! Is it the max health thing? Or is it that?
そんな
Oh, that's just so annoying. Oh, that's so annoying. Enemies are so annoying. So the wolf was actually right to give a debuff. That reduces your max health over time. The 5. The next support is an Arsha, so 2 Arsha coming on the each side. Oh, I missed. Missed again? Okay.
花園はどちらに？
Den här syns det ignore me in custom, but... And the wolf will get in there choke. So Arsha are the only hard part now, so I'm gonna take a bit here, but then I come down here and I will struggle this part here. So we just think a bit. The Archer will come. They're really hard to deal with. Let me just stop the show, as always. send here? He can punch him and go back again? It's enough though. So level up once and it's counting. I don't know them. Gillar mig till det bästa gäst, men jag har inte det. One, two, we can attack and then choose that what it was. I missed the kill. Okay, let's see. She can remove the. I can heal myself. My dad here. I hope not. One head left. Yeah, perfect. As planned. That's Archer and a mage guy. So here Danish, right? Move here, I can stand by. They're so useless. You need to have better emblem. Oh my god. Chapter is impossible. Oh, okay, I need a break, guys. I need a break. I need to think about this. Christ.
そんな死なないでくれ。最後まで力になると約束したのに。
I can do this tape. Oh god.
ここで終わる
Problem is that Nelly is pointless. Oh.
そんなしな
What else to do here? The archers doesn't come on this angle, and the archers come on the east side and the south side. I don't know what to do here. Like it's just again, I feel like I'm stuck here. Like it's possible to love it. She can ride it all on the march. She did that wrong. That's not pointless, but this is good for the TV anyway. I'm thinking. Oh, that's a weird error. But yeah, I don't know really. It's like this is very, very complicated. Now you get kind of stuck here between a rock and a hard place. That's a cool saying. Well, yeah, you get like no health, of course, but it's neither do I. You got both are affected.
emblem
This doesn't remove the debuff, so that's organization. Sorry, some me from some company. Oh, this is so hard. Look at all damage.
よし
Nice damage. My max health is too low, I guess, so he can't do much at all right now. If he was useful, he'd be so easy. This time the archers came in a different way and they came at the same time. It's unfortunately a very hard stage, very random based. But like in the beginning it's hard. But I also come back to it that Jesus Christ, man, you need to unlock another more emblem for him, man. I don't know what I'm doing here because it's like you can't basically do this DLC on Maddening. At least having an emblem to the last person there. So you need to beat like, see, do we get an emblem on that stage? This next one is for Hortensia. But yeah, but to beat that stage you get like the DLC right there, something like that. You need to get unlock some emblem here. Because this character is so pointless. He stands still, yeah, he can't do anything. He needs a utility emblem. Okay, I think our last attempt here, but it's really late some time. But I've done it once. I mean, I will play this more the streamers one, and we're gonna review it later. So I'm talking about the new emblem stuff. But yeah, it's really, really hard without the correct emblems. Which I mean, to some extent, it's also not terrible. Damn it, that is like that because it also means it's more, you know, value, money for the buck, right? You know, like you actually have a challenge aspect. If it was just like there's no levels to it, or the levels or whatever, and you crush them, you will have to only pay it on a play plus. But I think it's a little bad design here for like a new run, right? Because yeah, there's nothing you can really do without the emblems. Like I said earlier in the stream, I think it's mostly right because this specific chapter, right, you only have 5 characters, right? So only having 4 emblems then, and also not the best for emblem, actually more some of the worst emblems, right? Like Mart isn't a very good emblem, you see it more and so on. There's no utility. Well, Ragnarok isn't also a very good emblem. I mean, it's like okay. There actually is no real good spell emblem in the non-DLC characters. Not really. I don't count Corrine, right? Corrine's more like debuffing and so on.
And generally like
この地に幸福を
so it hides the character. Yeah, I only can't remember that. I'm talking about stuff like what's it called? I'm talking about stuff like you know, Mage Plus, right? Yeah. Siege has the one out, yeah, the actual like pure like I will not throw a fireball for more damage kind of character. You can do this better, I think. So you can like let's see. Yeah, I know. I
やって
can.
みせます
I'm gonna stand still here. No, I'm not. Okay. So you can't run and move. So annoying. Yeah, I want to walk. I did a mistake earlier. I did a mistake earlier. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, it's set still off for people that have beaten the game already, basically. But yeah, I'm gonna try it later. This will be less for this streaming, but you can actually do it with skills too. So skills matters, right? If you look at the playthrough, you still have all your whatever and skills like survival skill. So it's kind of the start, right? Some different options here. Like her miss in the air, it's massive, right? That miss makes it like so much harder now. But if he crits here or something, he also misses. Like okay. Oh, this is too hard to Maddening. I mean, I was so close doing it before. You just had like 1 or 2 deaths, like 1 or 2 rewinds. But unfortunately, because Maddening here is so hard, right? It really is like, man, you need to go not like pixel perfect, but you know what I mean. You need to be like, you need to be exact. You know, you can't miss. You can't not miss twice, right? I can't see how this can be done now. And I generally mean it, like in this current context here of armies. You know, there's nothing, you can't rescue this now. This will cost like a rewind. Like it's like there's no way to do this without a rewind. You can't miss both attacks. It's possible.
倒れるわけには
Usually I use something else, right? Yeah, you start over a bit. Try a smaller button, you know what I mean, and usually, yeah, then you might get better save state. There we go. Yeah, much easier. Yeah, there's a problem. Count it. Mage flaws, guess. Got a ton of mage. That's right. Okay. This looks really bad. No, they come from another angle. Oh shit. Came from another angle. Can I survive this? Maybe. Let's try. Nice. It's good to him, it's perfect now.
なんなりと。
万全ではないけれど
Couldn't block it. Shit, I know he can move it up there. Nothing good.
まだいけます。
Let's see. Any thoughts on that? Yeah, this. Yep, damn it. I couldn't move David Lewis, it didn't work. No. Good. Let's see the same thing that we know out. But why can't I use oh, I haven't traded yet? This is so annoying and you forget you haven't traded yet. Yeah. This is so annoying. So annoying. Yeah.
素晴らしい心持ちです。
There we go, right? No, I killed him. Damn it. I'm dead. I hate him so much. If I didn't kill him, I wouldn't die. You know. Oh, it's so stupid. You do too much damage, you die.
そう
Oh, this game. Oh, it's so stupid. I hate it. The second time it happened in stage. Oh, I hate it. Oh, I hate it. Like, if I hadn't defeated him, you know, I wouldn't have killed him. I don't know what to do now, honestly. Hey. I said it wrong, man. I guess so. I'm too tired. Jesus Christ, it's bored. See, it happens again. If I kill him, then I'm dead. Otherwise, he wouldn't reach me. Otherwise, he would block me. But now I say he dies, and then I die. It's just simple. Man, this stage is really, really hard. I really wonder how it is if you don't play it on the beginning. I don't know. Like, it doesn't feel possible. Like, I've tried like 3-4 times now, and I don't even feel I'm close, guys. I don't even feel I'm close to it. Well, I did it like, earlier, and then I almost did it, like almost. But it has to have almost everything has to go perfect, right? You can never miss basically the one. And that again being said, though, if you just play, on a game you have all the emblems, especially I keep saying about Korean for him, right, just to be able to freeze and so on. Yeah, that is easy, right? And I haven't seen chapter 2 yet, the next chapter, but I imagine it basically being impossible, right? In an early low level characters here in chapter 7. One thing is you do have skills on them, so whatever, you have skills on them. So if you had played this thing, with the skills, right? If you go back here a bit, you don't have that much skills yet. I mean points. But every character starts though with certain kind of points, right?
Engage.
So, for example, if you just want to beat this thing, no, this might be inside of it, but whatever. You still have the skill points. So for example, the counter, right? Very good skill. Maybe not super good in this stage, but stuff like that does actually carry over, right? I believe so. So that's also why it's easier to play it, of course, now. Finished save file, so you have all the skills, right? But yeah, that's one thing I think about earlier too, is that they do revert them to the base class. So it's kind of shitty if you have characters based on other class, right? Like you have a character Anna with mage skills, and then when she then when you become this thing, you will lose all your you want to do skills, but I mean you have to play Anna as a axe backup, right? What's it called? Axe warrior, right? Yeah, it has to be Anna's axe warrior, even if you only have Maddening skills on her. And the game doesn't know how to change class. I don't know. They turn into the original class, and you have to play with that class, right? So that's pretty fun. That people get a bit salty, man. But I was thinking about it here briefly. I won't do it now, then, but you can buy skills. Yeah, I mean, it's obviously way easier if you have like a Vade. Yeah, they can't really buy that many skills. How much does count? It's 1,000 though, that's true. 666, man, number of the beast, nice. Yeah, they were way too low level to get any skill, really. If I could buy, like I said, aviation, for example, make it easier. But that is one thing, yeah, like Jesus Christ, man. If you play it on max level character, even if you get back to level 15, they all have the right skills, right? So they're gonna have like the super good skills, gentility, whatever. They're gonna have lunar embrace, yeah, they're gonna have the best skills, right? This almost feels impossible, right? I almost did it, but I don't know. I tried before the stream started, thought I was streaming, and then I was very, very close doing it. But I didn't even kill the boss. I mean, I for the fighting the boss, and I got there with no few rush. It is really not made for like a new fresh run, unless if the game adds New Game Plus, which I haven't added right for some reason, which is kind of disappointing. But yeah, if you have New Game Plus, I suppose. But yeah, obviously we have to have counter on the main character, but especially you can't buy that many skills though. We only have 4 emblems, right? So it's not like we have this many advanced. Celicas is all terrible. She really has terrible skills, seriously. Probably one of the worst emblems from a skill based standpoint. I use more magic is okay, right? But all of this other stuff, yeah, you hit more. I mean, it's not completely pointless, but it's nothing really fun with these skills. Counter is amazing, of course, probably the most pick skill, right? And I don't know, hit is better than this thing. It's like much more hit, yeah. They're very cheap though, I guess. Momentum is fine, for every character. Yeah, more damage. But I don't know, guys. I think a bathroom break and see if I play more if I come back. I think about it. Yeah. I realize it's possible. No, I'm thinking about it. Do a bathroom break. Thought about it. It's like, this can't be done. I give up. But seriously, you basically can't do this thing. Chapter 7. It's kind of similar, right, to when you unlock Paradox. Don't have any Paradox right now, I think here. It's after the next chapter I get Paradox. But basically, right, when you get the first Paradox and you play on Maddening, you can't do them. You know what I mean? We won't see anyone now, right? Because I think you get the next chapter. But, you know, you get Paradox. They appear like this, right? This one you can do, I mean. Sorry, I mean, you can do this Paradox, right? This is the Anna Paradox, of course. You can do this one. The green one is pretty easy, of course, the first one. Which is down here. I don't know why she turned away. Which is here, right? Here it is. Then this one is very easy, actually. You can definitely do this one when you get it right. But the thing is that you basically can't do any Paradox with the emblems when you get them. Like the new Kingdom of the first one you get right. And the Lyn one, the Lyn one is down here, right? Yeah, it's like south here. That's the number 2 one. Looking at up in the northwest. These are basically impossible when you get them. Yeah, they're like 5-6 level higher than you are, right? Like you see here, base class level 7 to get it, right? What level are we now? I think. Where is he? Yeah, she's level 9. It is like 7. Loses 10. He does a lot of damage when in the game. Yeah, even he gets 8 and so on. But it's basically like here. It's pretty easy, right? Yeah, it's around the same level. But the emblem one is like plus 5-6 levels, right? They're basically impossible to get them. But it's kind of how this feels. It's like, I want to do this DLC on this level, right? But it just can't be done. It's just like, no. You need the skills, you need the emblems. I think what I'm coming back to, right, the biggest difference is the lack of emblems, definitely. But especially used for like the, like right now, you don't even have 5 emblems. Oh, Jesus Christ, man, it's like impossible. It's probably, I mean, probably can do it somehow. Like I said, one thing that I haven't done is buy skills, right? Now, of course, I don't have enough SP. That being said, though, if you really want to do it in this level, you do have this items that give SP, right? So this is DLC. Let's see, how do we get to the items? Storehouse, where are they? Where are they now again? I don't remember where they are. Is it like inventory? There's items. Here we go, yeah, these things. So you can't carry over like I guess stats to this DLC challenge, so it won't help you with the boots, right? Like one movement, that won't help you. If you give a lure that, I think she will still revert back to having 5 movement. That probably happens, very likely so. But this thing you actually can use, right? Because skills carry over. So you have what is like 5 novice books at 500 SP, and yeah, what is like 2,000, and that one, yeah. So you got 3,000 SP, right? So 3,000 SP, that's like one of the best skills in the character. I mean, you don't get much SP bonus here, but that's like one skill right there. 3,000 SP, that's basically what you get in one playthrough. So if you put it all together here, we can buy like avoidance 30 for a lure, right? Or we can buy something similar, like, you know, counter plus or something. This cheaper, that's 1,500. But you get my point. We can buy something that's pretty good for 3,000 SP. We can buy Lunar Embrace, Gantility. We can buy some of these really good. Speed Taker is 2,000 SP, right? So we can buy like one of the best skills in this game. We'll have the emblem though, I suppose, some of them. But we can buy like a really good skill for one character. Probably a learn them. So that is true though. We do that as well, right? Like we really put all the stuff we have here. We buy that skill. We can maybe craft some rings too. One thing is that I have created one S ring, the Thunder ring, already. But I guess you can also craft all the S rings you can have with these 4 emblems, right? And eventually you can trigger one of the best rings for like this brother guy. So there is something you could do here, right? But all I'm saying right now, especially like grinding rings and one, it probably goes faster to playing more chapters. It feels like a kind of a weird thing that I really want to do it on chapter 7, but it's probably faster just, you know, beating 3-4 more chapters and then doing it. Instead of like, well, I'm gonna farm this ring thing. You know what I mean? I'm gonna grind this thing out. Well, I'm gonna go and get the best skill build for this thing. It feels kind of unnecessary. It feels just like, why am I doing this thing for? Yeah, it feels better. Like, seriously, the time I spent trying to beat this chapter, right? I could basically have done, you know, like 4 or 5 chapters, right? And been on like chapter 11 basically now. But that would make it even harder. But I could have been on like, you know, chapter, let's say 10 and picked up some of the, like the tickets, yeah, some of the party emblems. And that would have made it way easier, right? That would have made, yeah, then we have way more abilities. So, what I'm gonna do, guys, is that call it a day now, right? We're still pretty bit now here, a few hours. Really tried. Like I said though, I can go back to it quickly, right, again, but I did do it though on the other, you know, my other save, and then it's easy. The first chapter, that's like a no-brainer if you play it in your first chapter. Then it's a no-brainer, right? But I only played the first one on the save through. But let's see, where is it? Because then it's easy, right? I mean, just look at the characters. I won't go in there again because I run back and forth again, well thing. But it is, yeah, it's a huge difference, right? It's also funny seeing the other cats now. You see Anna and Panette and so on. Yeah, miss my other cat, my wife is, man. But come on. Yeah, I haven't done this. This here is plus, you know, a bit in the game file here, right? If you look at the characters, right, we bring with us, right? For example, my Allure have Draconic Hex, right? It's a 2000 XP skill. This is one of the best skills in the game. You hit someone, you get a -4 in every stat. It's amazing as bosses, right? That's one thing. Having a dance like Serdal, some of the character, you got to cut the plus for better and health 10 so on. Marin, right? With Lunar Embrace, so you ignore defense basically. I had it in Unique as well. My Temera got Intimidate plus, right? Like just flat out -5. For that matter, that has to be amazing on this thing. My god. This skill must be amazing on this stage. Because yeah, they're reverting everyone to level 15. Someone like Temera or whatever then, but my Temera's my best tank, right? She's a tank girl in the game, yeah. I got defense plus on her and utility skills. This skill must be probably the best skill, man, because yeah, I mean, you know, it's oh my god, there's a ring that who's the ring now again? There's damage by 5. But yeah, this is amazing. The utility and that ring does the same thing, so you can reduce damage per man. Yeah, that has to be so good because they hit you pretty hard, but they don't hit you harder than like, you know, 12-30 damage because they're so low level. So you're gonna have all damage and you're gonna be immune to backup damage because they don't do more than like 1 or 2 health in backup damage. So yeah, this skill, Jesus Christ, Temera must be like immortal if she goes to that skill. She must be so good. I didn't try that earlier when I tried it. Do a quick here check here in the stream. My god, Temera must be so good. Yeah, I didn't. I went with Deeps instead, of course, but let's do a quick check on Temera. I want to see that. That kind of skill, it's so fantastic when it's a flat thing. I mean, normally in the game, right, skills that are based on percentage-wise are better, right? Like the Lunar Embrace, I do damage based on your defense, not based on your level or whatever, or like a flat thing, like +5 or something. That's why Lunar Embrace makes you do more damage than like plus strength because it's a flat thing, right? And the scale's worse. But of course, if you have really low strength, then something like +3 strength is high, right? It's like almost every game, right? You know, stuff that scales percentage-wise is always better, right? Late game, so it's just math, right? But yeah, utility here then, like flat -5 and everything, that has to be really good. I want to see. Must be amazing. Let's try it. So I play Maddening. Okay, let's see. Yeah, so you know some of this. Let's check her out. So, if you pick character like Timera, that must be amazing. Panettis have damage, right? Then for emblems, he should have Corrine. Because I already done this once, this season. So Corrine was Corrine's the best thing for him. And then you can give her, she can have like Billet, so you can give her punch. Yeah, his play I finished. So now he's gonna do a quick here. But yeah, Timera must be so good in this thing. The flat team must be crazy, right? They won't be able to like damage her. Yeah, I was like, oh my god, yeah, that's true. Flat 5 damage? Yeah, they're gonna do that nothing to her. They're gonna do like 0 damage to her. Yeah, they're gonna do no damage to her whatsoever. She must be like immortal on this stage. What are they gonna do to her? She can go out there and be like, oh yeah, let's fight. And I mean, yeah, of course she got, let's see what this. Can I do it quick here? I don't want to pull all the characters. Yeah, okay, so let's just move all the characters away with. I don't want to pull, you know, all the characters. Yeah, let's see what happens with Tamara. Her build must be fantastic for this thing. Oh, that is shit. No, there's no damage. But the mage guy actually had damage to her. They obviously can do like no damage to her, but it's gonna be like immune to damage. I'm surprised that the mage guy actually did like the damage he did. Yeah, he actually still did like damage to her. But that also hurt without using, you know, the ability, right? If I use her engage, she got Ike. Does even more damage. Yeah, it's a good rest too. This is making it worse if I use that ability. But yeah, I mean, her strength is insanely much higher than everyone else. Oh, she missed that, but she must be like one something ever though. This is so good now. So broken. Okay, well, terrible positioning here, so they're gonna die, right? I just wanna see if Tamara took damage from it. Yeah, 2 damage. It's like, yeah, but I use Ike, it's like 2 damage. She will die now, so I didn't start with I didn't use Ike in the beginning, but I just try one more with Ike. I think it's a, okay, well, how do we go back here? So if you go like here, right? You use Ike like this. This should be like crazy. If you go out like that, yeah, that should be insane. And then, I don't know, you can go up here and like fire something. But yeah, I need to attack some Ike, so you need to take them here, right? Yeah, you need to hit some with the fire, hit it with the right thing. It's so much worse than everyone gets on fire, yeah. If you get to her now, let's see here, to use the Ike. They probably like damage me now. Yeah, like 5 damage. Yeah, it's like 0. I wonder, well, they're not the maddening AI here, they're stupid here, they attack even if they do no damage. So yeah, now it's just like no damage, no damage, no damage. Yeah, they're never gonna hurt her now, right? And when she does her ability now, she's gonna get out of her build now. She's gonna like kill them all now with Sandstorm. Yeah. Okay, you can't trigger Sandstorm, I guess, because she's on the wrong class. That's true. That's a massive nerf. Doesn't have her Sandstorm ability. That scales on her defense. So she doesn't do like 50 damage overall, but still did like 20 damage overall. But yeah, this is so much more effective than except Lewis that he goes out there like his own. He takes no damage, but I mean, yeah, he's having Ike, he's like spinning around. But yeah, Gentility, man, +5. Took 2 damage from the mage when she's using the ability. So it's like she just stands there, she has to heal herself afterward, right? So you also regain life too when you spin around. So it's like, oh, you can tank like 10 enemies, take no damage. This is kind of true regardless, I guess, when you use Ike this game, but yeah, flat defense decreaser, right? Like utility, of course, it's broken, really broken, right? In this game mode, pretty clearly. That's kind of crazy how good it is. No damage from anything, and of course also resolve, right? It gives you like 7, yeah, it's like 7+, right? Again, very good when you have low stats, right? Yeah, Ike is like the perfect character. Utility is not a character, but Ike is the perfect emblem, right? Because again, this thing is also flat, right? Like 7+, it's a flat thing. So if you have like 20 defense with 7 right, you got like what 7 rest, 14 rest, double the rest. She's basically immune to both physical and magical damage, right? When she has Ike, and then utility is from Erika, and it gives you the was it the twins? No, it's Erika, twin, yeah, Erika, yeah, Erika and her twin, right? Yeah. So you get utility, which like you reduce flat damage. 3000 SP, 2000 SP. Get the rare cost now, but something like that. 2000 SP. Extremely good. Extremely good. And obviously for Neil, I kept saying this in older streams as well, right? For Neil being so terrible in the first level you get him, but he has the best. If you use Corrine is always the best one, right? Corrine is the best emblem for all the dragons. She's the best emblem in the game generally speaking, because how incredibly good this thing is, right? You can use either ice or flame most of the time, but you can also heal and so on. So, especially for a character like him, right? For a character like Neil that has really terrible stats. My God, this character terrible when you get it, right? He's terrible stats, especially in the beginning. So for him, is to spam like ice, right? Yeah, he's so good, yeah, like because he can basically be like level 1 and still be as effective, right? Spamming the ice and so on. And or I think Beat is like that. I don't know. I don't think Beat is the best emblem on L per se, but Beat is like the best. I would say, you know, secondary after Corina, the second emblem. Look at non-DLC emblem. Beat is just like, oh, you go in, you know, you give everyone, you know, Beat yours. Everyone beat yours, you know, you can dance and give everyone a turn. Yeah, it's just so good. It's giving everyone a turn again. Especially here, I mean, I think especially here, right, because you only have 5 characters. So the billet dance will give every other character in your party, right? Except, yeah, the dancer will hit every character, 4 characters. So dancing on 4 people out of 4 is much more valuable than dancing on like 4 out of 14, right? In the end of the game, you have 14 characters. And still, billet is a very good ability, very good ability. Absolutely one of the best, if not the best, active ability in the game. Basically, right? If you have a dance Sodal, it's the best thing, right? Because you can do like several turns with one character. You can, of course, dance with them with the Sodal, do the billet dance on Sodal and that person, right? And then Sodal can do them again, right? So if you have like a damage dealer, like Anna or Citrine or whatever, right? They can do like 4 attacks, bam, right? Killing them also. It's amazing. It's the best thing in the game, basically. But it's even better here because you only have 5 characters. So billet is amazing, yeah. But anyway, so the short thing on the first part of the streamer, first I mean. But seriously, yeah, flat skills like Tamara has, or not Tamara, but I mean Ike has, and my Tamara has, I mean, right? For her defensive, like flatness thing, yeah, this is amazing on this thing because everyone's so low level, right? So yeah, flat 5. Like the ring also gives you flat 5, right? That basically makes you immune to damage because they only do like 7-8 damage, right? To get up to like 17, some of them, but yeah, like this is like reducing 50% of damage. They have more of all damage, so you like no damage and damage. Yeah, it's incredibly good. I've tried some other skills too, but especially this one is probably the most straightforward, best one, right? But anyway, guys, you guys have a good day and so on. I wonder tomorrow. I'm thinking about that. Just before this, is there something I want tomorrow? I guess I do Blue Clover tomorrow. Today we got to Stone and so on, right? On Sunday, of course, it's Demon Slayer. But I don't know if I watch an anime tomorrow. It's a muscular anime tomorrow, which looks meh to me. Oh, it's the this anime I watch tomorrow. It's the like the Yankee anime. It's one guy and a bunch of hot ass Yankees that want to sleep with him. That looks a cool anime. Yeah, like but there is this muscular anime that looks like decent. I think it looks kind of weird because there's no muscle girls in it, but it's like, yeah, they're Rokudo Untouched tomorrow, like muscular girl anime. I watched that one, definitely, and also muscular anime. Oh yeah, it's the big sister tomorrow. Oh yeah, it's the sister that wants to smash her brother. That's true. Isekai Nesan. Okay, that is tomorrow. I forgot about that. That's tomorrow. Yeah, Isekai. I was wondering what anime is tomorrow. Isekai Nesan is tomorrow. That's my number one tomorrow, of course. The sister that wants to, you know, it's the Alabama sister. Yeah, just like Mamako. Don't you love your mom and her? What's it called again? Don't you love your mom and her multi-prong attacks? Yeah, this is like my sister is the strongest woman alive, and she's stalking me in an Isekai adventure. Gotta watch that, man. That's probably next video tomorrow. Yeah, a sister, Isekai sister. That's for shit to air tomorrow. It's pretty early tomorrow. My god, that sounds really crazy. I guess it's like, yeah, super trashy sister. Super trashy sister to enter, Jesus Christ.